Okay.
Hi, Tana.
Hi, Linda.
Long time no see.
Yep, here under the Florida sun. Well, we've had a couple cold days.
I've heard it's been cold there.
When it drops below 65, we all freak out.
Yeah, yeah. So what's the 411? You said you had a little special going on.
Yeah, yeah. First of all, I wanted to tell you I finished my novel.
Oh, good.
It's getting formatted and it's getting ready to be done. It's kind of, you told your story, and even though mine is fiction, it's very much my story. And
Hmm.
I did a lot of healing through it too and stuff. And the reason I'm mentioning that is because the thing I'm going to talk about today that's relevant to all y'all out there. Hello, everyone watching. Kisses. Um, but that I'm really moving forward with my like philanthropic efforts to help provide drug and alcohol rehabilitation access to addicts and alcoholics around the whole world. So my novel is going to have its own version of that. But I also wanted to mention that what I'm talking about today is also going in that direction too. So, and then I forgot to tell you that my book is almost out. So I'm like super excited about it.
That's
I don't know if any,
fantastic.
I don't know if anybody's, it's kind of, I like to, when my friends say, what it's about, what's it about? I always say it's like Pride and Prejudice meets the movie Beautiful Boy with Timothy Chalamet and Steve Carell, because it's a little cathartic about like my addiction, and that's why it's like raising awareness. But
I know Pride and Prejudice, but I never watched Beautiful Boy.
do you, I think Timothy Chalamet is great. I know he's getting all the hype right now, but I think he's totally worth it. It was actually a beautiful movie. Steve Carell is an excellent dramatic actor, even though he did so well at comedy at first. But anyways, I digress.
Okay,
Um,
I'll try to watch it.
yeah, it's like my favorite movie right now. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on because I have been doing the coolest readings and I've decided to keep them for a little bit longer. So that's why I wanted to invite all you people out there. But I'm doing something that's been so fun and so cool. And like really, really people are just loving it. And I love when people love it because that means, it pleases
You
them.
get
And
fulfilled.
it's
Yeah.
been, yeah, it just feels great. But what I've been doing, I started kind of like in January doing these. And what I've been doing is 2025, or basically a year in review at this point. We technically go into February of next year if we started, but I was doing like these 2025 psychic timeline readings as a special, where instead of, kind of, I specialize in timelines, meaning future predictions. Not everything is set in stone, but things have momentum, and that creates a probability and a possibility. And between that, I get a real sense of where things are going, how to get a certain place. It's not always just to seal your fate, it's actually to change your stars sometimes too. So, future predicting is this very fun way where we can co create like where we're going with where our momentum was already. So we
Right.
can adjust or lean in or lean out or like whatever. So I love doing future predicting. And I thought, wouldn't it be so fun instead of just kind of a question answer format to be able to actually slow down and do a longer session so that we have time to actually look at every month within a year's time. And so what I've been doing is actually like creating a session where we go moment by moment for each and every month in a year's time. And
Wow.
so a lot of people have been, it's what's been working out really well is people will tell me like three or four things to particularly look for, and then other stuff comes up too. But I was just talking to a client the other day who a month ago we did her reading, and I was like, you have a book in you, and I'm not talking later, like you're going to have the title of it and you're going to start writing it in the month of February. And she's like, I can't believe that. Well, wouldn't you know, we're talking, she reaches out and she's like, guess what? I have my title and I've already started writing it. And I was like, and you had no idea. So stuff is already coming around real quick, which is super fun. But yeah, so I have not changed the price. I left the price at my usual rate. I usually do $300 for 50 minutes on my timeline readings, my prediction readings. And so what I did is I added 30 minutes to it. So it's just enough time for a little potty break in between my readings. So it's an hour and 20 minutes, and it's still at 300. But the other thing that's been really cool, I don't know if you've ever done this, Linda, but I've started to record the sessions and give the recording. And in addition to the recording, I also create a report for the whole year. So you don't have to like listen to your whole recording to just flip to the month you're on. And
Wow.
yeah, I've been creating these sections that review. I have AI help a little bit with the transcript and stuff, but we go through and I have like the the synopsis of the month that we talked about, and then all of the predictions and all of the bits of advice for that month. So you can quick flip to that time period all year, and you could also quick flip on the bottom. I have some like quick references for big topics that came up, so if you're wondering about the topic, you can also go to that section and look at the relevant dates. So it's
Right.
been like super fun to do these, and people are already printing out their reports and sending me pictures of them and like circling things. Even though I just started in January,
That's great.
it's been really fun. And I decided because I was really doing a lot of work like with the book stuff that I mentioned with the impacts through the drug and alcohol rehabilitation stuff.
Yeah.
Um, I'm going to include a QR code on these reports where you can choose a cause. You can either do the one that is the one I'm doing for my book, or I have a couple other causes. And so for no additional cost, you could just scan the QR on your report and actually choose something to donate it to as well. So I'm like really excited to have all those moving parts set up so that I can put them on these reports as well. So
That's fantastic.
yeah, so that's what's new with me. And I just wanted to offer anybody, if you guys have been feeling like you want to have a reading that not just answers the questions you had in mind, but that kind of slows down and looks at the year. I feel like the energy is, it's a lot,
Yeah.
So slowing down and looking at a bigger picture rather than just these individual moments that are typical for my readings. There's such a, I think, a strong advantage to doing that right now. And so I think that's why they're really, you know, on fire right now. They're like they've been really helpful. So
That's
just wanted
great,
to
girlfriend.
offer that to your people. I've opened up a couple months where I'm available. I've got like I think it's like Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So I have a weekend day. I have
And how
evening.
did they get a hold of you?
So it's pretty easy. I'll give you a link to put in the comments here, like a direct link. But if you just go to tananewberry.com, there's a tab at the top. I'll give you the direct link, but there's a tab that says book psychic readings. And right there, you'll see that there's my usual offerings, but the one I've put on top is the one with the special with the recording and the extra time and the report. And
Okay.
they're specifically for like a year long reading, but you can, of course, like drop your questions in there too that are not just, a general read of the year. Like I'm definitely looking at the things that are important to you. And even if there's spot check questions, we can do that too. We have the time. So
Awesome.
yeah. So
Oh,
thanks for
thank
letting me spread
you.
the word. You
Okay,
guys,
I'm
doesn't
spreading the
Linda look
word. I'll
beautiful right
need
now?
that information right away because it won't take long to upload this.
Yes, I'll send that. And then I just shout out, does everybody see how beautiful Linda looks today? I tried to
Oh,
tell her
jeez.
earlier. She was like, "Oh, me?" And then she put on some lipstick. Oh, me? You look,
See how much thinner my fingers are getting?
I know. Girl,
So, all right, girlfriend.
thank
Thank
you
you.
very much. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And looking
And
forward to it, everyone.
this will be a fast upload because it's not very long.
Yeah, sure.
So I'll put it on right away. I just need your link to put in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you guys for listening.
All right. Bye. Hope to see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.